Hello, everybody, and we are back. And I'm Skull here. And today we'll be playing Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. Now then, this is the only way you could still play the Sonic the Hedgehog games of Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, and 3. If you have the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, it's only on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Yeah. Sonic Hedgehog 2 and 3. Yeah, I didn't want to hunt down HDMI conversion for the Genesis, so I decided to use this one instead. And of course, Sonic 3D Blast, Knuckles, Spinball. Now let's get in to this. Sega. There we go. Like, man, it's been so many years since I've replayed this. And the controller that I currently have is the Mortal Kombat controller. It's roughly around the same size as the Genesis controller. I'll probably do some better gameplay with the 360 controller as soon as I get one. But I'm going to do my best with this Mortal Kombat controller. Yeah. Decent. Yeah, like once again, if you have a 360 or PS3 or PlayStation 3, you'll be able to still play these Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection. Either you have one, ask one from your friend or your family member to borrow. Because remember, most of these are delisted from the Xbox store. And the only way to really replay it is the way I'm doing this, or buy Sonic Origins. I don't know if that game is fixed or not. Okay, let's try this level again. Come on. Yeah. This time I got this for sure. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nah. And we're gonna go on to the next Sonic game. I'm only doing a few gameplays at the moment. Again, I only have this Mortal Kombat controller, so let's go into Sonic the Hedgehog 2. If y'all are wondering, I don't know how to do the menu option to put the codes in. which I can barely remember them. Like, again, I just can't remember the codes. Nah, at least it's trying. I'm trying. Yeah. Decent. Another Sonic. Emerald Hill Zone. So yeah. I know some are wondering why use the 360 version if you could just emulate. Well, that's just a problem there. I don't want to use emulation because they can say a certain somebody doesn't really like that. So I'd rather use hardware instead of emulation itself. Like, it's much more better to have it on disc or cartridge because I don't want to be interrupted on the Switch online. I don't want to be waiting for it to buffle to load. There you go, load. Don't want to wait for it to load or lags. This is just straight away. It only takes like 2 to 3 minutes to load, unlike the Switch version. That you have to be online for that. This one, both disc and Genesis cartridge, you don't have to wait for it to load or lag. There you go. Chemical Plant Zone 1. I'm just gonna play a little bit through this because throughout my childhood, this is always a difficult, very difficult level. At the time when I was much younger before having this recording and VTubing. Way before. Whew. I don't know I did that. Forgotten that there's so many hidden pipes to go through. I thought that was bonus stuff. I forgot that every time Tails is with you, he is indestructible. Can't really die. Unless you are playing as him, then you could actually die. Meh. Okay, I think this one was a difficult one. For me. Because of the water. Okay, yeah, now I remember. And we're just gonna stop right here. Just save this. Yeah, I don't know if the Switch Online has the save function. On to 3. There's always a confusing thing. When this is Sonic 3, but then the other one would say Sonic 3D. So that will tell you which 3 it is. Yeah. And yes, I am currently trying to look for a GameCube with the Game Boy player. Again, in order to avoid you know who not liking emulation, but yeah. I know the Sonic Plus, no, the Sonic Mega Collection and the Sonic Mega Collection Plus are basically the same thing. Same thing, but with more extra, let's just say, bonus features of artwork and videos. And of course, the Gems Collection has more of the Game Gear than this Genesis Collection for the 360 version only. Huh. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I'm guessing some of this is kind of lagging. Huh. Okay. Done and done. Didn't have a chance to test around the sign. Oh yeah. Sometimes I'm just not good at these things. And yes, this is the exact level that we did see in the ending credits of Sonic Movie 1. I am looking forward for 3. Yeah. We'll stop right here and move on to the next ones. Doing the casual save. And yes, the Sonic and Knuckles was originally an, you could say, add-on. You had to stack it. It could only work for Sonic. I'm trying to remember. For Sonic 3 and the second one. I'm not sure will it work if you try putting in Sonic and Knuckles with the first Sonic game. But I'll get back to you on update as soon as I figure that one out. Got lucky right there. And yes, for the Sonic Ultimate Genesis collection, there is no bonus artwork or videos. Like, yeah. Only the, like I said earlier, the Sonic Mega Collection and Sonic Mega Collection Plus does have all that bonus stuff. Along with a few extra comics, some videos, and some old work in progress sketches. It could have registered as a hit as well. No, I'm got a 15. Yeah. Not gonna save. I could redo it over anyway. Not playing Fantasy Star because I did that before my 360 was filled with dust. Took more to clean it out. But yeah, Fantasy Star is more the very long RPGs. Ugh. Okay, a little bit of gameplay of Street of Rage. Stick with this character. And yes, the only time that I wouldn't mind using an emulator is for the well, in Japan they call it Mega Drive. Because both Street of Rage also uses the same functions for Sailor Moon. Yeah, instead of having 3 characters, you have multiple choices to play from your favorite Sailor Scouts. And that will be the only time to actually use an emulator. And yes, I know about the EverDrive because of a friend of mine. I gave him the files to try it out, but for some odd reason it's region locked on the Sailor Moon one. But yet when he tried the Puyo Puyo, it works perfectly, so let me know down in the comments to see a way to break that region lock thing for the Sailor Moon. So I could be able to play it on the actual Genesis. And I probably have to find that conversion wire too. Now there we go. And also, a quick thing. There's a quick thing. If you use the EverDrive, does it still count as emulation or not? Because you're technically using the Genesis console to play it, so does it really count as an emulator or not? Give me an answer below the comments. Thank you. Yeah. And yes, I do know about the other mods of Street of Rage 1, 2, and possibly 3. And I know one of them was modded that you could play as Sonic. Like the Street of Rage setup is cool. If they could do it for Sailor Moon, I'm pretty sure they could do it for other ones. I'd like to see a fan-made one, but except it's either Murder Drones or Hell of a Boss. That would be interesting. A good mod to play. Boss battle. Yeah, like I said, I'm using this Mortal Kombat controller, so probably get some better gameplay once I get my hands on the Xbox controller. Then this gameplay would be more improved. Calling in the backup. Wow. And we'll save this for another time when I get a 360 controller. This time I am going to save. So yeah, if you want to look for this game, you can pause the video to type down the name of this, and good luck finding it. Other than that, that'll be and we're at the end of this video. So hopefully you have a great day and good night. Skull signing out.